As the hours turn into days, the families of the missing are trying their best not to lose hope and are praying at an indoor auditorium on Jindo Island for any news about their loved ones. Of course, we can only imagine that these are some harrowing times for those families. Our Yoo Li-an is standing by at the auditorium, and let's connect live with her. Liana, how are things looking there?
Hi, Connyong. The atmosphere here has eased up just a bit. Everyone here is now watching in silence the monitors that show the live feeds of the site of accident and news footage as well. It was around more than 2 hours ago, there were signs of relief and applause following the announcements by the Coast Guard here that air is now being pumped into the ferry and that divers have successfully entered it for a search and rescue operation. Officials from the Coast Guard brought out a blueprint of the ferry at the front of the auditorium, explaining how the divers are expected to carry out the operation. Now, everyone here has been and still is extremely emotional this morning with time running out. Earlier this morning, the head of the victims' families here issued a plea statement which was broadcast nationwide, asking people across the nation to help them rescue their children. Families here were extremely furious after they found out that the number of rescue personnel announced by the government and the actual number is quite different. The government had announced yesterday that around 555 personnel were put into the rescue operation, while the number that the families here found out was just around 200.
You know, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like to be in their shoes. They must be just traumatized, and I hear they're receiving counseling as well.
You're right, Connyong. There is a special care center set up here at the gym where nurses and medical personnel are taking care of people, also offering mental help for many that are distraught here at the gymnasium. The past 2 nights have been extremely hard for these families of the victims. They have been under an overwhelming amount of stress. There are about 500 volunteers on site to help out at the relief center here. And it's lunchtime now, so there are food trucks outside from various welfare centers, and volunteers are also walking around handing out drinks and snacks as well. That's all from me for now, but I'll be bringing you more updates in just about an hour. Connyong.
All right, thank you for your report, Lian. That was our Yoo Li-an reporting from Jindo Indoor Auditorium, where many of the family members of the now 268 missing are gathered, waiting for news of their loved ones.